like ooh, ooh, baby, ooh, ooh, baby. When I see you break it down, I like you do, baby, you do, baby. Papa told me, boy, don't never let down your guard. But when you touch my hand, and
Golly, dude. I love that song. Y'all love that song?
It's decent.
It's all right.
It's decent.
It really gets hot right there.
All right, give me a what up.
What's up?
What up?
There we go.
Yes, sir.
What up? Welcome back. This is the Outsiders Podcast. We love this podcast so much, don't we, guys?
Yes, we do.
Come on. It's been 2
What's that?
weeks.
What's that one TikTok? What's that one TikTok? I work at the bank.
Oh, Trent. We need to do one of those. We made it. And post on the Outsiders TikTok.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hallelujah.
Yes, sir.
Well, okay.
I got that video on my Snapchat.
Come, is it hot in here to you guys? Oh my god.
I got
Go from the old setup to this.
Yeah.
Let's freaking
Well,
go.
Not only the old
Here it
setup-
is right here, right now. Brent just hit the best idea
No.
we've had yet. Be looking at it on our TikTok page.
Feel me here. Listen, so I have that video of us
Y'all are
at.
such a squirrel moment.
Listen.
Shut up! Shut up!
All right, so I have that video of us at Colton's when we did the first podcast.
Right when we got our equipment. Right when we got our equipment,
Yeah,
right?
like we literally sat up there and done it that night.
We had like 40 people in the room. And
Oh
like
my
everyone was
God.
silent. We were just
Jeez.
sitting there talking.
Cooper was such a pain that night.
Poor,
I'm so
hey,
sorry, Cooper.
love the
but
kid to death, though.
Jeez.
Ain't nothing you can say. Love the kid
You remember
to
when we
death.
was listening back to it? You could hear that.
Yeah,
You could constantly hear him in the background.
Because
Was Adam up there?
Yeah, Adam. No,
Adam was
Adam
there.
left.
No, Adam was there,
Was
wasn't
he?
he?
Yeah, Adam was there. He was helping us feel it. I got the video.
That's
of
right.
us
I
trying to
have a
figure
couple
it
of videos, too, of our first night.
out. Either we can do that video or you want to do one of the first night in here.
Let me give our
We could do
secrets
all.
and chill out.
But we could do like one or two and then go straight to this.
Bruh, and that would pop off for real.
Dude,
Like,
that-
straight
that
up.
better pop off. You people
You better
make
go
it pop
give
off.
that some love. I'm serious.
While
because
we're on the topic of that first episode, why don't we talk about... Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, we introduced ourselves.
Yeah, I think all we did was just say, hey, I'm Trent. I went to Phil Kimmel High School. I'm at Northwest now. Told our majors, where we live, what our future plans are, stuff like that. Just basically introduced who we are.
You know,
You know what? You guys already know us now, so
You already know.
Who are we?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
yeet!
come on.
My name's Travis, by the way.
Come on. Gunner says his name's Travis.
It's Travis. I'm just kidding. It's Gunner. All right, so, we're talking about that first episode right there.
I changed subject.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Well, no,
Keep
yeah,
going.
you don't shut up, Brant, whatever your name
Who
is.
am I, Gunner?
Clint, I don't know.
Sure.
Brant, Trent, and Clint.
Bruh. Anyways, no, what I was saying is, though, thinking of that first episode, we talked about how Friends was back in that day and where we're at now.
That is exactly what we talked about.
Did we?
Or was it
Yes.
the second episode?
No, that was the first episode. I just heard it the other day.
We talked
Yeah.
about we did.
We
didn't
talked about.
that was a very emotional situation going on.
A
at
lot
that
of you,
time.
a lot of you new listeners probably wouldn't know because we've switched over. Like we've had so much stuff go wrong in the past with like the accounts mixing up and on our account we're posting on now. You won't see our first video. You have to go and do your research. I don't know if you would want to, or maybe we might post it out there for you guys when it hits 1 year. Has it hit 1 year?
It's almost a year.
It's getting pretty close to a year, but once it hits 1 year,
You
maybe we'll
find that
post it out
video?
there and we'll get you guys to listen to it, and you can probably hear what we're talking about because most of you might be kind of lost because I don't know how new everyone is, but our first podcast was I don't know, we've changed emails and something like that, and it changed the account, so everything's kind of just went in a wacky little circle.
Anyways, though, just thinking about the Friends, back then and how we've now gotten
I believe
better.
I've lived up to it,
Yeah.
like seriously.
Yeah, decently. Yeah.
And I still love my old friends to death. I mean, most of you. I mean, like I just said, some new viewers might know what you're talking about. But I'll go ahead and tell you, I love my old friends to death, man. And I miss the times that I had with them, But I wouldn't trade nothing for this, for sure.
Definitely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me.
Oh yeah.
For
sure.
I'm just glad, though, they're coming back in, though.
Yeah. I mean, my high school friends aren't gone, for sure. For sure, I love them to death. And I still hang out with them just as much as probably hang out with some of you guys. Maybe not all my high school friends, but almost all of them. I don't know how y'all are about y'all's, but I mean, I was pretty close to mine in high school, so
I hadn't talked to him since I've left.
we still hang out to this day. And if you know who you are, you know who you are. So
Ours
like,
are
if you're
real spread
listening,
out.
I love you, dog. But I think I've lived up to it. This is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me. For
August 6th is a year.
So it's coming up on
August
it.
6th.
It's coming up on it. That whole summer really kicked off for us. We all hung out together like every single day. Felt like
Was
And-
that 2 years
That
ago?
was
no
Or a year.
1 year. ago.
1 year ago. Yeah,
Whoa, now calm down.
chill out, dog.
Well,
it was
I-
Gunner's
chill out.
senior year. Gunner had just graduated.
Yeah, that would have been my first semester at Northwest. Well, my summer class.
Yeah.
Your summer classes, yeah.
Speaking of that, we're graduating.
Yeah,
now,
we're no
guys.
longer at Northwest, and that's where
Big change.
that's where
we
everything started.
gone,
That's where everything started, and it's kind of crazy.
except
how-
for Gunner.
Let's talk.
Yeah, I'm back at it.
let's talk about graduation day and how the experience was. We had a great day together. We had a party.
I mean, yeah, it was alright. I mean,
it was decent.
The mamas worked their tails
they
off.
did work.
I got a ticket almost on their graduation day, and it made me mad.
Let's hear the story, Gunner. Tell us.
So if you come in Muscle Shoals, going to their campus up there in Muscle Shoals, you can't turn left at this one light. Well, my GPS told me to turn left, and I turned left, and there's just cops waiting all up and down the line. They're getting everybody. I got pulled over. Let me see your license, and I need to see your insurance. And I was like, yes, sir. And I'm like, already got a ticket out. I don't need another one. Give it to him. Well, it's your lucky day. I've already given 4 or 5 out, but I ain't going to give another one. So here you go. Thank you, sir. Have a blessed day.
Did you tell him? Did you tell him that the GPS brought you that way though?
Yeah, I guess
Or
that's the
no.
reason he may have let me go. So
Wow, that's
the last thing I need is another ticket.
It's kind of just crazy how
I'm a free man.
2 years
too.
it just flew by.
I know.
Them fries were good that day.
Yeah, it was good.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
My
Gunner,
Chick-fil-A.
there you go. He knows what I'm talking about.
So when I got pulled over right before I went, I was gonna get lunch real quick.
But it
Man.
ruined his appetite.
I got mad that I got pulled over. I couldn't eat my Chick-fil-A, so it baked in my car the whole time while we was
At least,
there.
hey, at least when you got back in your car, it was cooked. See, we had graduation in the middle of a parking lot. It was hot.
Terrible.
It was
It was
hot.
hot.
It was very hot.
And we had black gowns on,
Black gowns, yeah. But I mean, with COVID, you know, there wasn't
Ties.
much you could do.
choking
You know?
the neck.
Yeah, you had long pants. I didn't get to graduate. I mean, I graduated, but I didn't walk.
Come on.
That's the thing, though. I didn't have enough credits, so I could have got a short-term degree or a short-term certificate, but I mean, it was either pay more or miss out.
We had a good day though.
I missed
We got to celebrate with all our family and friends afterwards at the party, and
It was actually the first time our all of our parents have been, besides Gunners.
Jeez.
Well, we love that lady. We've met her plenty of times.
She's
but
wonderful.
We
the
love
first
Miss
time
Cindy.
our parents have ever met, like,
all
been
together.
together at one time.
It was a great day.
Yeah.
It was.
It was.
They had a
it
great
was
time
fun.
together.
Historic day, as we should say.
We had a good turnout too.
Yeah,
All the people that came.
they're planning.
And we didn't
vacation.
invite that many. So if you're listening to this, and you know, you're
You
thinking-
wasn't invited. You're
Yeah.
a loser.
No, we're not
You
saying
obviously
that.
wasn't close enough.
Well, you weren't close
Yeah.
enough. That's what we're trying to say.
Well,
Because if you were close enough, you were invited.
We
So,
didn't get invited to the last day, so
people who meant a lot to me were invited.
Who
and-
showed me that TikTok the other day? That one that said, sorry, I know this is random, but I just need one of y'all showed me. It was like, if you got a problem with me,
Oh,
call me.
I did.
It's like, if you don't have my number, then you obviously don't know me well enough to have a problem with
That's
me.
the thing.
And,
yeah.
and I quote: "If you have a problem with me, call me.
That's the
If
thing.
you don't have my number, then that means you don't
Mhm.
know me well enough to have a problem." Christian Bale said the quote.
Yeah,
That sums it up.
yeah. Like the second, this,
I love
you know,
that
you know
quote.
that week or so, whenever I went through my social media thing, I just sit there and thought, you know, the second I stopped texting people, I just like never hearing from them again. I was always the one texting first, you know,
Mhm.
and I guess that ties into what you guys were talking about. You know, if you got a problem with me, call me. You know, but
Yeah.
like, I don't know. That's why I'm saying, you know, the people who meant something to me were there,
Oh yeah,
and
we
that's
had-
all that matters.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
We also had a good time the other night.
heck,
Oh.
even Medea showed up.
Fun fact of the day.
Is this
Tonight
Colton and Brent's
is-
corner?
No,
No,
okay.
no.
You're getting a little ahead of
Tonight
yourself.
is supposed to be a super moon.
What is that?
Is it the red moon?
Looks like we're going to walk outside and find out.
Yeah, after the podcast, gonna have to for sure.
Yeah.
After the graduation party, you know, we had kind of had some dancing going on.
Yeah, right.
sorry,
Me
guys,
and
to
Trent
get there.
danced and
Yeah.
everyone else.
well,
watched
Gunner
it.
did some now. Chill
I
out.
did. I tried. I had a
attempted.
mid-heart attack for some odd reason.
Tanner and Colton got there and stood and laughed. That's all they did.
Yeah, true. True.
But in reality, me and Colton danced, and they did not. If you were there, you know.
What the?
Yeah.
I was there. When did y'all dance?
This dude.
You wasn't there. You
This,
were at work.
come on.
Come on.
After that, I went and
Come
spanked
on
up on
my
Colton
butt.
Corum on some freaking basketball.
He did.
Banger!
He did put a spanking on him.
Not really. His brother kind of carried me, but it's
Come
something
on.
I could talk crap to Colton about, I guess.
Come on. Yeah, because somebody decided to quit me and didn't have that extra post present.
No,
Yeah.
that was the
Uh-huh.
second time.
You try playing against your best friend since birth, all right? Stuff don't fly easy, I tell you.
Me and Brent get in arguments very
Me and
easily.
Carson didn't argue,
Yeah, you also had a few years to yourself.
True.
Come on.
but yeah, true. But
Dang, Brent, are you dissing on me?
I'm just saying, for 1 minute, one single 60-second minute, I was an only child.
Technically
well,
not.
was that the good days?
That was
It's kind of like there was a moment I was the only
Best-
outsiders born at the time.
Are you the oldest one?
Yep.
How?
Well, I'm old.
How old are you?
I'm 20.
so's Tanner.
Yeah, but I'm a day older than Tanner.
No, I mean you're older than me. Just one day.
You know,
Just one
So
day.
he's
Just
the
one day.
oldest here, but in the youngest.
Shut
grade.
up. It's not like that.
What's the story behind that?
how they do it at Thorpe
How
Town.
many grades you fell?
I didn't fail. That just hurt my feelings.
How many grades did you fail? Or did you get held back?
My mom kept me back when I was younger.
Like,
Oh.
I wish mine would have did
Like
that.
6th grade younger.
so you
2
did
years?
6th grade 2 times?
Huh?
You went to 6th grade 2
Unfortunately.
times?
Yeah, but and then we went to college and then I dropped out of college, but now I'm back in college.
Gunner had a lot of stuff going on other than just
You
the
know, I'm
college
glad
life at the
Brent.
time.
I'm glad Brent and Gunner's on separate ends because they don't get along.
Why are you
Oh, I'm
laughing
fine
for?
with
Why are you
Brent.
He's laughing
sweating?
at you, Gunner.
Because I was laughing.
Are you bullying me? Is that what it is?
I ain't bullying you. I didn't say nothing.
Even though we're so far apart in
They
age,
ain't here
really.
taking now, is she?
You don't want no hurt.
Even though we're so far apart in age, it's kind of crazy how close we are now. I don't know how to explain that,
We're
but
like
like you just
7
think.
months.
We're not far apart now.
We're all like in a 7-month
I mean,
range.
we're not that far apart, but I'm talking about you went to Russellville,
Oh yeah.
you went to Red Bay, me and Brent went to Phil Campbell, and you went to Thorpe Town.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And you were a year behind us.
And now we're all best friends.
I mean,
Did y'all ever think y'all would be friends with anybody from Red Bay?
Honestly, no.
More likely-
It's kind of like the Vina situation. I don't talk to him. I don't want nothing
more
to do
than
with it.
likely, Russellville. That was the main goal for me. Actually, I already had some friends from Red Bay.
Yeah,
but
I had a couple of friends from Red Bay. Wasn't Colton Corum, but I.
What about Thorpe Town? Y'all had anybody from Thorpe Town?
Of course, I was dating the hottest girl on this planet. And she just so happened to go to Thorpe Town.
I was the
And
hottest
was
guy
in the
there.
same grade as Gunner.
Gunner's the hottest guy there.
I was the hottest guy there.
Far from it.
Oh, I think that's a lie.
Whoa, wait. You think there's somebody hotter?
Gay.
Hey, I mean, that's what I got.
No, I just consider Gunner the ugliest.
Sure.
You know, we talking about
I'm
having
joking.
going back to having a good day at the
I'll see you at
graduation.
3 o'clock.
Definitely the hottest.
We also
I
had
know, baby.
we had a good night the other night, didn't
Come
we,
on.
guys?
We did.
I mean, it was decent.
Yeah. and who wants to lead off and talk about the other
All
night?
right, Trent, go.
I lead it off.
All right.
We can spend a lot of time on this.
Well, you know, Trent got off at 8. Gunner got off, or Tanner got off
Sunday
at
night.
10. This is Sunday. So, you know, of course, Sunday was the hottest day of the year so far. And so we decided to swim at Colton's because, you know,
He's the only one that's got enough money to have a
Mr.
pool.
Rich Money over here got,
Got a
pool.
whole waterfall in his swimming pool.
Yes.
Regardless, so we swam a little bit, had fun times. Colton screamed at the TV because that's what it felt like he did the entire time we was
That's
there.
all I did.
But that
For
was
what?
different. That was for the Memphis game. So just,
We won
you know.
though.
But that's all you did to watch the game.
Regardless, so once we got done, we still, you know, we didn't want the night to end yet, you know, so we decided that we finally gonna talk Colton into going to Henry Hill. At the time was the only place we were going. So if you guys don't know the story, Henry Hill, apparently this, you know, this young African American fella, his car broke down at the bottom of a hill and he just lived on down the road a little bit. So someone would stop and push it up the hill, he can make it home. Well, you know, no one stopped, and then finally he's run over. So history has it that if you pull up on that hill and your car breaks down, he'll push you up the hill and you go sliding on his house. So, you know, we finally talked Colton into it. Lord, was he scared at first. But, you know, after we got there and he seen how we was laughing, I think he's all right. We took his little brother Carson with us. So it was Brent, it was the Outsiders and Carson.
And Gunner's car. And if you guys don't know what Gunner drives, it's a Jeep Cherokee. And I'm not saying it's the biggest vehicle, but for 6 of us, it's not the. I had to sit in the very, very back. Like we had to open the back hatch. And I had to sit
It's
back
not no
there.
Yukon.
It's not safe by all means.
Anyways, Henry Hill.
Yeah, you trying to give me another ticket? Is that what you're doing?
Apparently, it's either illusion or gravitational pull, one of the two. But
My driver's license taken away.
anyways, we decided to go riding through Bankhead to attempt to find Aunt Jenny Johnson's grave, which is another story I'll let Trent tell because I ain't got a clue.
I don't know much about it either.
Apparently-
All I know is that this lady, something about her husband was in the war, and this dude killed her husband, and she went and cut his head off and cooked it and like made soap out of it and stuff, like all kinds of nonsense.
She boiled the head, is what she had done. She had cut the dude's head off, boiled it, then made it a soap bar.
Yeah, this is what is said, and that right there. I mean, come on, that right there. Does that even sound real?
Yes, because
No,
it's a true
you
story.
gonna cook his head and make it out of soap. I'm gonna use someone's face to clean my face.
I mean,
No,
that's-
she boiled the head to have the skull.
Don't matter. That's still like Medea crazy, you know.
yeah,
what I'm
but it
saying?
don't make no sense.
No,
So
that
like,
ain't
it's not
Medea
real.
crazy.
It's not real.
Crazy.
Brent is terrified. Okay.
Yeah, I was pretty scared. You know,
We had no idea where we were going.
No.
We finally we turned and went to the other side of the Bankhead. If you guys are from around here, the other side of the Bankhead.
East Franklin part.
And then yeah. And then we realized, hey, it's on the other end. So we took the wrong road, had to turn around, go all the way back to that side, and it was like, oh. And finally, like we just kept driving and kept driving and kept driving. And I had a map and I had no signal. I kept looking. I was like, just keep going straight, we'll miss it. And Gunner just stopped. He's like, I don't know where we're going. And we had signal. So he just like pulled out his phone and like, whoa. He just like pulled out his phone and he had signal and he mapped it up. And then he didn't push directions. He just zoomed in on where it was. He's like, I'm right beside it. We was like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm right beside it. And we drove up maybe like 30 seconds and boom, there it is. And
Literally.
we pulled right up. I mean,
Yeah, usually you're supposed to park on the road and then walk down there. Kind of makes it a little bit. But no, we could have just pulled up on a grave. We went so far back up.
I could have so close. Open that tombstone, jump in there with her. I mean,
We pulled all the way up in there where our headlights were shining, which made it a little less scary. Brent was still about to pee himself. Regardless, you know,
it is a really spooky place.
it was.
Yeah.
I guess that's why people like I don't know say it's haunted because it's
Well,
like
we
it's
have-
very. I didn't even see the church. There's a church out there somewhere.
When we got out and when we walked through, we got done and Brent's like he took off back to the car and I was like, I'm following Brent.
Like Brent was
Me and-
like
me and
Brent just
Brent-
like took off running and
I
everyone
mean,
freaked out. Just
me and
like,
Brent and Carson
we're in the
piled
middle
in
of
the car.
nowhere. We're in the middle of nowhere.
No service.
No service. I'm with 5 idiots. And
Whoa!
Chill out.
I
Wow.
just want to say something first of all. No, before when we was looking for the grave, dadgummit, me and Trent went in this one little part.
Yeah,
that
we didn't know
was
where
trying
we
to look
were.
for the grave,
It was spookier than the freaking graveyard.
Yeah,
and y'all turned the headlights off of us so we couldn't see.
Yeah,
and started honking
And
the horn.
you son of a gun! I promise you, I was so mad because
Gunner
I'm
was
over-
peeing and he couldn't see anything, and they turned off the headlights. Started. I mean, a dude's sitting there peeing. I mean, what do you think? You're scared half to death already. The horn's honking. I didn't get in the car because I'm a
God.
good friend.
Yeah,
I'm
you a
glad-
good friend.
I'm
You a
I'm
brother.
with you.
You a brother.
I'm just glad I got out of the car and peed at that moment because, you know, when I got to the grave, you know,
Hey,
it,
Tanner.
Probably would all went out. You
Turn down
think?
my mic a little bit.
Golly,
It was
Turn it up.
Down.
turn down.
it was interesting for sure. It was me and Brent and Carson piled back in the car and we were like leaning down.
Them three were scared
It
to
was
death.
awesome.
Trent,
It
you
was
got scared
awesome.
at one point.
Okay, at 1 second, yeah, but I was like, "Pfft, is it real?
Gunner
Trent
was a
was
little
making
scared
it all
too.
jokes and games is what he
I got
doing.
scared
I
when
did.
something hit my car and I didn't know what hit it.
I think Tanner was the only one that wasn't scared.
You talking about when
Tanner
you
had
hit
like
the
no
stick?
emotion.
Yeah, when I hit the stick, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
We're going
sick.
back.
The gator.
sometime.
Yeah, we'll go back definitely.
We need to find a church.
And then Gunner took us about some
Go in it.
spooky house.
Oh yeah, Mount
Hey,
Hope.
I mean, we can.
The manslaughter house.
And by all means, don't think we're just out
What'd
here.
you
Hey,
just
we're
say,
going to find
Tanner?
the demonic stuff, and I mean, we're not like that. We just like looking for a time.
We had a
He said,
spooky
let's
night.
find the church. And I said, let's just go in it.
Let's not. and
I
say
mean,
we
I go
did.
in there and pray at the
No.
altar.
Hey, I mean,
My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, please.
Are you talking about
this
Gene
place.
Johnson's?
They actually
Is there-
have services down there
No,
with lanterns
no,
on everything.
no, not for me.
They
No,
had
sir.
a revival like last week.
I've
No,
got
sir.
something
No,
to praise God.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm out.
You're the one wanting to go in it.
I'm out. No, I didn't say go in it. He said go in. You didn't hear him just now? Nah. I didn't say go in. All right, listen, look, viewers out there, you can tell Brent this if you're listening. I didn't say go in it. Tanner said go in it. I said, let's go find the church. That's all I said. Let's go find the church. I didn't say nothing like that.
Okay, so we're just gonna look at it.
If we
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look at it. And be like, oh,
If we find it, we're going in it.
frick it, let's go in it. I don't care.
Come on.
I'm gonna
Let's
walk
not.
up in there. I'm gonna bring my Bible. I'm gonna slap that puppy down. Ah! Thank you, Lord. Get down on my hands and knees. Start
They
praying.
for real had church service.
That's cap.
They
No chance.
That had a revival down
No
there.
chance.
A week-long revival.
That's a lie. That's a lie. No chance.
Where's the church?
It
I don't
was right down.
They
in
We
had
need
that
to go
area.
during daylight because I ain't trying to find church during night. We'll find it in daylight, then we'll go at night the way I know where I'm going. I ain't finna walk around the woods trying to find this church.
We be fixing to
They
take
had-
another vehicle though.
You had to
Woo!
bring a lantern so you
We'll
could
take my
see.
truck.
Yeah.
Inside?
I'm guessing in that church.
I'm gonna grab this big
there's
old
no
spotlight.
power.
There's no power.
No, there's
Forget
no.
it.
There's really no. The forest don't have power.
You don't. I don't think
Next
you can
time, though,
because
we
it's
do
like
need-
national
We
park.
do,
Yeah.
need to take a gun or weapons.
We need to
inside.
go during daylight, dog. I'm telling you, during daylight. That way we can find the church, and then go at night.
No, I'm gonna be
Definitely.
honest. This time it was not near as scary as we went when we went last time.
Just because Trent was making all jokes and games. That's
no,
fine.
the reason it was scary last time, in my opinion, is because there was so many people out there, and it was
You
like
had no
Halloween.
idea. You had no idea when someone was going to jump out.
And at that,
Gunner
you don't
Digger
know what
laugh.
the people are going to be doing. I mean, they could
Gunner
come out and
Digger
kill
laugh.
you. You don't have a phone. Nobody around you can call anybody.
True. They
So
come
I-
out there and just have a massacre. I mean, not promoting that at all. I promise. But like,
Like, all right, let's put this into perspective. If we were out there, just us in that car, and somebody else was out there at the grave, would you have went?
I'd probably waylay them. Not gonna lie.
I know, but would you have walked out
I
there?
would have went out there and
grave?
closed.
No, I've been like.
That's my point.
I've
It's
been
kind of
like, you
scary.
better.
But to keep going.
If we'd have pulled up and somebody had been out there, we would have hope we'd have ran over.
Well, when we pulled up, did y'all see the gravestone that was like kind of taller?
Yeah.
It had flowers on it, but like, so when we was getting there, I'm thinking of Aunt Jane Johnson and an old lady, you know.
Gunner's pulling like, oh.
I saw that thing. I swear it looked like an old lady for some
We'd
reason.
seen somebody in the graveyard and just.
But if you guys like most of the graves out there are just like a stone slab, nothing on it, just a stone slab.
And they're like broken.
Yeah, they're like broken because some idiots go out there with a sledgehammer and stuff like that. That's not cool. But like they put there's some brand new
Yeah,
graves.
that's very disrespectful.
There's some brand new
Definitely.
graves out there, and Aunt Jeannie's is like massive. It's like
It's pretty nice. They
it's
got a
really
new
nice.
headstone.
They got a new headstone for her. Her
It's like
husband's
as big as her
broke.
casket, like long and wide.
My girlfriend just left Walmart. Should I be worried? 12:30 at night.
No, because
they
they're
just left.
Yeah.
What have they been doing?
I have no
running their
idea.
mouths because they sit up there and they talk and they make TikToks.
At Walmart. Come on.
Come on. I spend most
You
time
know-
there already.
You know, I
I'm
got
out.
an idea.
Allie's at the gym.
We need to do a haunted hayride this Halloween, sponsored by the Outsiders.
Now, imagine how many people show up. If you see us
we
in
could do it for
person,
a fundraiser.
if you see us in person, yeah,
We could do a golf tournament.
maybe sell some merchandise.
Come on.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Had to do it different.
So, but no, for real. There, talk about that Henry Hill. There's only two
God.
places in the world like that.
That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome
Right.
to have one right
Yeah.
here around us.
Now,
That's what I've heard.
tell the background behind that.
Apparently, there's somewhere in China that does it, and it's like something about. This is what. I mean, it's either illusion or it's this, but I've heard both.
I already said that.
And well, I know. I'm just clarifying, dude. Chill out. But apparently, it's something about the gravitational pull, and it gives the illusion. And apparently, there's only 2 places in the world that does that. So I don't
That's
know.
cool, dude.
But it still sounds pretty cool that that's around in Franklin County, Alabama. Like,
It's kind of like the Dismals. Like, there's only like 2 places you can see those shooting.
you ever seen
Sure.
the glowworms and dismals?
I've never seen them technically, but I've heard about it.
They are so neat.
There's some in my brother's backyard,
Really, I believe it.
right down there by the Dismals.
I believe it. I believe it. I've seen them before. It's crazy, man. It really is amazing. And it's just like you're sitting there walking in the middle of the woods, and it's like you're like, all right, everyone, turn off your lights, and you turn off your lights, and just like, boom, just
Boom.
I mean, just all around. It's just
Yeah.
everywhere, dog. Just everywhere. It's just like, what in the world? Walk up, and it's a little bit tiny worms, just glowing. I'm like, what the?
That's awesome.
I know.
Well, all right, I got to start something for you. Brent and Colton's Corner. Here we go.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, go.
Can you give us a little intro song?
It's Brent and Colton's Corner.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back to the third rendition of Brent and Colton's Corner. Brent, how you doing today?
I'm pretty decent. How are you, Colton?
What do you think about these hooligans we got over here with us?
Better watch your mouth before you say something.
I come over there and hurt you, boy.
No, we for real got a few good facts today and a good question for y'all as well. I'll read off the thought of the day. Always end the day with a positive thought. No matter how hard today was, tomorrow is full of possibilities.
Pretty true.
And also the joke of the day. Why didn't the elephant take a suitcase on vacation?
Why did the elephant not take a okay.
Suitcase on vacation.
packing enough in that rear end, dog.
That's close.
What?
That's
And
close.
that trunk.
Because he already
He
had
got
a
it in that
truck.
trunk.
Was that Medea out of you?
Yeah. And Brent, take it away.
All right. So we got the random fact of the day. Your tongue grows new taste buds about every 2 weeks. So, that
you're
means
telling me if
you,
I don't like olives right now, I could try them next week and they'd be my favorite food.
you dang
Yeah.
Skippy.
Come on.
Come on.
All right. Journal idea of the
So I
day.
still can maybe have bananas one day, and I'm allergic to them.
Journal idea of the
No,
day. Gunner, I'd like for you to start to answer it.
Okay.
It says, if we did not use money as currency, what could be used in its place? Please explain. Nope.
Dogecoin.
I knew you was going to say that. I knew it. Without going to Gunner first.
Leave crypto out. Go.
Crypto. Oh God, I don't know. Monkeys. Monkeys.
You would sell humans.
You know,
much.
no, I'm not talking about like actual monkey. I'm talking about the little the monkeys pull out of the barrel.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like the little monkeys in the barrel, you know?
The ones you connect together.
Yeah.
How much
You
you,
know
got?
the
Well,
brown-
I got 100. Just start
46,000 monkeys later. All
Start pulling the puppies out.
right, go ahead, because
You
that was
open,
stupid.
you
Go
open the
ahead.
vault door and they're going crazy in there.
What movie was that?
Toy Story.
Was it Toy Story or was it
Were
that?
they- were
not
They
the
throw the
museum.
bombs. They throw the they're
Yeah.
riding the little thing and they throw the bombs out of the blimp and it's like. and
Was
it's
it not at the
all
museum
monkeys
that did
just run
that?
into
Oh,
the
yeah,
car.
they did that too.
Not the
Both
museum.
of them. What do you think, Trent?
Bro, that's a tough question. Not gonna lie, like you have to seriously think about that. Like
It says anything.
anything. See, that's still tough though. That's still tough. Anything.
I know mine.
I know mine, I
'Cause,
think.
I mean,
Mine's
trying to-
stupid.
I would say like, I guess like, you couldn't use money, so. No, silver and that wouldn't work. That kind of classifies currency.
So it's gold, I think.
Gold too, diamonds, stuff like that, gems. I would say all that classifies in the same scenario. I don't know. I'd say marbles.
Good question.
That's because they're getting kind of rare. So maybe marbles because money's not really rare, but I mean like you find these certain marbles that'd be worth a certain more than these marbles.
I got
so
two.
Kind of like pennies, like they got wheat pennies, and
Yeah.
you got like the
Yeah.
buffalo nickels and stuff like
so I would say marbles would be a good one or dice.
I got two ideas, and I'm gonna add to that one. Maybe like pearls from an oyster.
Mine's stupid.
that. I would just say like trading with people, like here's you corn, you give me tomatoes.
Yeah,
Trying to
I mean
feel
like the old days. That's how it was back then. Yeah, that's a
So Tanner's going back to
Give me my okra, and I'll give you
Trent, you ready?
tomatoes.
Football cards.
baseball
Hey,
cards.
that's a lot of money in that
Anything,
right now.
yeah, there is.
I got a box
403 would
upstairs.
love that.
Hey, I got a box upstairs that has not been opened yet.
I got a bunch of MJ
Hey,
cards.
my grandma's rich, and she has
Michael
like
Jordan
46,000 cards.
They gone.
Really?
Yeah,
You
Wow.
want to sell them?
she's keeping them.
Did you keep buying packs?
She's bought them since the 70s.
Did you keep buying them?
You can't-
Unopened packs?
You can't. Really,
No, she has them open.
Oh,
it's
okay.
really hard to get them right now.
Yeah, I figured
They
that.
come in Friday.
She's 81.
because Brad buys them all.
He gave me a pack this week.
Are you ready?
whole box.
You ready, Tanner? Are you
For
ready,
what?
Trent? Y'all ready?
No.
For the name game.
I didn't even give my guess yet
Wow.
On what?
on currency.
You said
Yes,
pearls.
you did. You said pearls.
That was one of the
Stupid.
two.
Oh, he
You
did
said
say.
the
He
other
said he
one.
had two.
Oh.
He said pearls.
I was gonna say like maybe you could find those. I feel like kind of currency you could probably make a decorate a rock and then maybe have a a little mark or something on it that symbolizes that it's real.
See, but
maybe
anyone could go pick up a rock. So
you didn't listen to the last part, did you?
go paint it.
No, like have like a notary on it or
Oh, like a
something?
stamp sort of type deal. Okay, yeah,
I mean,
that would
I
make
guess.
sense.
But
That makes sense.
I know from experience that you can. Never mind. There's always a way around it.
I mean, anybody can pick up a rock, but anybody can get a job pretty much too.
True. I do want to say something though before we get in this name game though,
People
and
can make fake money. I mean,
Lay it down.
I would no. I mean, it's something local here for us, and it was just two baseball teams in our county won state championship, and it's just crazy how 3 or 10 miles apart, and
Tuesday.
both
big deal.
state
That's
champion 3A and 5A. It's just
They both
incredible
brought
the
blue
amount of
man
talent
home.
we have coming through Franklin County, and I just like personally my alumni Phil Campbell and his alumni Russell like to congratulate them because it's a big thing here in Alabama. A lot of good baseball teams around here. So
Yeah.
What is the
Outsiders.
luck of that?
I know,
Like,
it's just
two
crazy.
schools
Two
that
schools.
close.
I mean,
Out
right?
of
I mean,
7.
when I go to work, I go to Russellville, and I went to Phil Campbell. So I mean,
Exactly.
it's just crazy. I just want to congratulate them. That's all. Just congratulations to both teams. They had a good season, and good luck to them in the future for sure.
Go Tide Cats. We'll do a ship name. Tide Cats.
Okay, Brent, Colton, start this name game off. Let's get it going.
Foul.
Come on.
Well, we played what game was that we played last time?
The mime game, whatever.
Something like that. That was fun,
We
wasn't
pass it in the line.
Mm-hmm.
So this game, we're going to be passing it down as well. You know how to play?
Sure.
Explain it to them so they know what we're doing.
Okay, so we're going to play something kind of fun, keep the audience in it, and it's fun. It's called the name game, and me and Brent actually played it the other night with some of our fellow ambassadors, or past ambassadors, since we won't ever see them again, right?
Well,
Callie
you had to add
Freeman,
that. Yeah, Kylie.
if you're out there
My
listening.
homie.
But and the superstar golfer Ellie Akers, right, Brent?
Go with the deck of game.
But anyways, no, what it is, we'll start with Brent on the left end, and what we'll do is he'll say a name. For instance, he'll say it's got to be somebody you know personally or somebody that's famous. So if he said, LeBron James, for instance, I would have to say somebody with the name LeBron or James in it. So I could say Tanner James, and Tanner had to say, he could say Dome James. You just keep going on the line. But once you say that name, you cannot say that name again.
Holy mess, this is gonna
And no, it's not hard. You think of everybody you can think of, but you get 5 seconds.
Gunner.
You get 5 seconds. You get 5 seconds in between each thing. If you don't get it, then you're out, and you just keep going until somebody wins, and the winner gets cinnamon.
$5,000.
That's my cinnamon. Ain't nobody taking my.
Cinnamon.
That right there could be a
So-
currency.
Yeah.
Really
Hey, it could be.
So Brent, I guess we'll start when we get down to Gunner. Do you want to go back down here or come back down this way?
Go this way.
Huh?
Start with Brent.
All right.
Ready?
When we get to Gunner, you go back. So
Ready?
it's just something for you. It's just something fun we're going to do to keep it going, and it's fun.
Ready?
Yep.
Randy Johnson.
Randy Holland.
Randy Travis.
Dwayne.
You have a certain time limit?
Yeah, 5 seconds.
Oh,
We'll start
Randy
over.
Travis. How do you get that? Travis Scott. I don't know.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I can't say his last. I don't know his whole name. Johnson.
George Johnson.
George Strait.
What's his name? Curious George.
Paul George.
George Jones.
George Thomas.
Phil Thomas.
You could legit just
Thomas
say any
Thompson.
name. You could legit just say any name. It would be like,
You got to know him.
you just go.
Yeah.
Damaris Thomas.
Thomas Cole.
Thomas Scott.
Thomas Barkley.
Hey,
It's the same person though.
Who? Oh, Thomas. Oh, sorry. You said Thomas Scott.
Yeah.
Chris Scott.
Chris Baker.
Chris Gonzalez.
There you go. How would you say it?
I mean,
Mary Gonzalez.
Brent Gonzalez.
Brent Jeffries.
Wow, Colton.
Wait, who'd you say? Jeffrey James.
That would work.
ooh. Dead gummits. I'm out. That's it.
Patrick Starr.
I was thinking.
Jeffrey Patrick Starr. Whatever.
I was thinking of it's Jeffries. He's number 3rd. He plays for the Eagles. He's a wide receiver. He's a wide receiver.
Who you got?
What's the name again?
What'd you say?
Tanner, what'd you say? Jeffrey James.
James Gordon.
Tanner James.
Don James.
Hunter James.
LeBron James.
Elena James.
James Scott.
Timmy James.
Farrah James.
James Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy John.
I mean, Jimmy Johns. That's a. I mean, for real though.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Baker.
Ralton Baker.
Kendrick Baker.
What's the name? What'd you say?
Kendrick Baker.
Kendrick Lamar? No, is that a name?
Yeah.
Yes!
Lamar Jackson.
Jackson, come on.
Chris Jackson.
Levi Jackson.
Levi McCormick.
Levi Hall.
Ethan Hall.
What's his mom's name? Lisa Hall.
Logan Paul.
Wait.
He said Lisa Hall.
Oh, Hall.
I was like,
Logan Paul.
Yeah!
you know what?
I got.
What's the name?
Lisa Hall.
Lisa Gann.
Kenneth Gann.
Byron Gann.
I don't know, man.
Logan Paul.
What?
Oh, I thought he
Byron Gann to you.
Byron Gann. Jeff Gann.
I'm out. I don't know any more.
Jeff
Ganns.
Jones. Y'all count 5
Wait,
seconds
so-
in between. So now it's me and Gunner for the win.
George Jones.
Did you already say that?
I didn't say that.
I said,
Jones has not been brought up yet, so I know he didn't say
No, he
it.
said George Johnson, I think.
yeah, Jeff Jones to you. You said George Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Who? Kelly Jones.
George Lopez.
What?
George.
I said Kelly Jones.
Shit.
You're out, dude.
I'm out.
I mean,
And the winner is Colton Aquarium.
I don't want the sentiments. You can keep them.
you ain't getting this.
I say I hate the cinnamons. I'm glad I didn't
Yeah.
win. I hate them things. All the lifesavers are gone. So like, what?
Dude.
Y'all ready for the beach?
Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away.
Let's go get away.
What's our plans?
To make you mad.
to make Colton
embarrass
mad,
Colton.
to make Jacob mad, and to have fun.
Dude.
Oh, sorry.
Go
We
deep
built
sea
this
fishing.
table, so like they're gonna get mad at
I'm
me now.
trying to figure out what Trent's going to do to me and Jacob. What are you going to do to me and Jacob?
I'm trying to fish. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to
Play
chillax. I'm trying to play putt-putt, go to arcades. I'm trying to eat good food.
Play golf.
I don't know about playing. I mean,
I ain't
putt-putt's
playing
golf, so yeah. I'm trying to play golf.
Go to the track.
Go
to
to
go-karts.
Bump some
Go-kart.
bumper cars. I'm trying to have fun.
Go out
man.
and eat.
Some.
He already said that.
I'm trying to make some memories.
I'm trying to go to the beach, and y'all just trying to do everything else besides just the water. Is my question.
What are you gonna do tonight?
We'll go.
Well, I
to
can bring my PlayStation and I could destroy some kids on Call of Duty.
Man, you can be like,
try me, try me,
Wait.
come at me, bro.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
I mean, you can be like Colton, and just stay inside, or we can play Phase 1 or Phase 10.
We're going to
Listen
play
at me.
Phase 10.
Phase 1. Come
Fam-
on.
I left the 0 out.
I'm gonna
Come on.
We can play Kemps.
Oh God.
We can play that on here one night.
We can play Family Feud on here too.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It'd be hard to play Kemps on here.
Well, Tanner had to be middleman on Family Feud.
Steve Harvey.
Well, how's that?
I'm your host, Steve Harvey.
Because I'm sitting right here.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
your
in the
host,
middle.
Steve Harvey.
So, no.
Say it again.
I'm good.
Do that.
you know, Trent, me and you owe
Do
everybody
that.
an apology.
Do that.
Now
What?
put a dude voice in it. I'm your host, Steve Harvey.
I'm your host, Steve Harvey.
I'm your host, Steve Harvey.
I ain't got the little twang thing like you got.
Put your
I'm your host, Steve Harvey.
Put Chicago into it.
Let Gunner do it again, and we'll try to see who does it.
I'm
best.
your host, Steve Harvey.
Me? I'm your host, Steve Harvey.
Forrest Gump.
I'm your host, Steve Harvey.
I'm your host, Steve Harvey.
I'm Steve Harvey. I'm your host.
We're idiots. What are we doing?
Of course.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
Y'all awesome.
What are we doing?
Y'all dumb. Is what it is.
Y'all-
Oh, what? I got a pair of scissors right. You gonna call me dumb? I'm about to go. I'm about to throw you down.
Hey, who do you think you are with them scissors? Give me them scissors.
Ah!
Hey, whoa. Hello, my name is Mia. Mia, whatever my name is. Mother to the damn DEA. Give me the scissors.
Quit.
What?
No.
What did you just say?
Mother to the damn DEA. Oh, did I just cuss? My bad. I signed the
For the third time.
Well, hell. Anyways, give me the scissors. Give me the scissors.
We can't.
All right, let's continue this podcast now. What are we going to talk about now?
Hey. You don't cut my mic off. I'm going to steal another mic. Is what I'm just going to do.
Okay.
Shut the
Okay.
hell up. 5 times. Man, I'm going to record it. All right, is this a podcast? You going to turn the microphone on?
All right, guys, it's been a good episode
Yeah,
of
it's been
Outsiders
good.
today. You guys make sure y'all
Y'all
tune.
don't know how to do nothing.
Look.
You guys make sure y'all tune in next.
Hey, hold on. Hey.
Hold on, don't stress
Hold
shit
on.
out though. Hold
Hold
on.
on. If you can be good, Medea, we'll turn your mic back on.
Hi, my name's Medea.
One
Got
cuss
butt
word and
sweat.
you get muted.
Butt sweat. Oh, that's nasty.
Okay, you're on.
He said butt.
But the butt, you don't understand. All right, keep the mic on. How y'all doing? All right, so listen, next time y'all get on here, we're going to play a game called Family Feud. I'm going to be the host, okay?
Okay.
So you and Tanner's gonna swap.
Yes, we're going to have to swap for an episode, but it'll be all
Will
right.
you wear your wig?
Yes, I will wear the wig. Look, I got a
And the
nice
gown?
dress.
And the
I got a
gown?
nice dress I'm going to put on.
Oh,
Does it make him
And,
curves?
girl, you don't even understand it. It makes the curve so nice.
Will you bring a scoreboard?
No, we don't get that fancy up in here on the Outsiders production. They don't have enough to cost all that stuff. So
Oh, we may have.
But
a
we
scoreboard.
could with the help of you guys.
Hey, you might could.
come
have
here,
a
one
scoreboard
hour
up in
short
there.
there.
We'll put one on the screen. Scoreboard on the screen.
Yeah, we could try that.
Yeah.
We could put the projector up on here.
Hey, I got an idea. Next week,
Or we
we'll
can
go
set the
live on
TV
Facebook
right
and play
here.
Family Feud,
That's right. We should do that.
and you're gonna dress up, okay?
Like, y'all,
We'll go live.
I,
We
I,
say
I might
that.
put on a bra. I just don't know yet.
We say that, and then like it's like 4 weeks for.
But we gotta be here at a reasonable time. We
but
can't be
okay,
here.
so
We'll be
sorry about
12:30.
last couple weeks.
12:43 at night. I mean, golly.
We need to apologize for the reason we hadn't been on the air the last couple weeks.
You know,
We
like,
got
to be
to know
honest,
each
let me
other
let me
again.
sit down.
Oh, shut up, everybody! Let Trent talk.
So we got together.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, and we made this podcast talking about the teams that are going to be playing in state and stuff like that. Congratulated Phil Campbell, Russellville, stuff like that. And it was May the 4th when we recorded our podcast, and it was Star Wars Day. We opened up to Star Wars. We talked about our favorite Star Wars characters, stuff like that. And it was probably the worst podcast we've ever recorded in our life. Gunnar had an asthma attack in the middle of it. This really happened.
It was terrible.
We're laughing, but it really happened. I had to
Yeah.
rush Gunnar to his house to get his inhaler, and nothing was together. We had nothing together, and the reason being is because we've been busy, and we have work. And I was getting off at 11 o'clock, and we'd meet here at 11 o'clock, and I need to go home bed early. I had seizures because I haven't been getting enough sleep, and usually we'd meet here on the days that I was off the next day, so I could sleep in. We knew I could, but now with me getting off at 8, it helps out a lot. And now me not having school, I don't really have to get up that early, so I get to sleep in as well. But the thing is we wasn't hanging out any, and we would legit meet up to record a podcast,
And we had nothing to talk about.
and then we would go our
just-
separate ways. And we had,
We didn't have time to make a conversation about what we'd like to talk about. We're sitting here trying to brainstorm, like, hey, what are we going to speak about? And, we don't even know because we hadn't even got to talk ourselves. We're just trying to get on here and speak, and
just
hard to
try to
do.
come up with
we
something.
can't look at each other like we're not joking around.
If
Hey,
you guys know this podcast, we started off with graduation. We all attended. Henry Hill and Gene Johnson grade. We all attended. We talked about the graduation party. We talked about a lot of different stuff because we
Playing
hung
basketball.
out. We've hung out so much
We
between
hung out
between
here
that
and
podcast and this
played
one.
basketball 2 different times.
We've hung out a lot, and that's key. In the
Yeah.
morning, we're going to play golf. I'm staying the night here at Tanner's house. All of us, but besides Gunnar and Brent, because they don't really play golf. Gunner's got to attend a funeral, so it knocks him out of the category. But still, and it's all about, you know, making memories, I guess you could say. It's got to give us something. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm holding this up.
No.
I ain't trying to kill y'all, but I mean, it's all about, I guess, making memories in some sort of sense, I guess you could say, and you got to start somewhere.
We got to give y'all good content.
Yeah, and
if
we
don't
gotta
hang out,
find
we're-
something to talk about. And I know we don't have, and we probably could minimize our topics. Ooh. Okay, what are we doing?
What are y'all doing?
We're just chunking stuff.
The crowd's
but
booing us.
we probably we you to TV? No, we need to find stuff to talk about, and that's how we find stuff to talk about. We could probably minimize it down to one thing, but it would be boring for a lot of us because Brent doesn't like sports. Gunner doesn't know much about sports, but us three do, and it's he knows more about cryptocurrency and like what's going on today. Gunner knows more about politics, and Colton knows more about politics, and it's a bunch of not really you. More
I was about to
Colton.
say I don't care about
But
politics.
like we all have
Tanner
it's different interests, so like we really didn't think it would be good to minimize down to one thing, so we just open it up, and opening it up gives us so much to talk about, and hanging out gives us even more to talk about. So
Definitely
we're gonna try
does.
to start this summer. I mean, we're all kind of free this summer, I guess, more than usual. So with the beach trip coming up and all that, we should have some pretty good moments to make some memories to share with you guys,
Yes.
and that's probably the key. So yeah, that was a background information. That's why you guys haven't heard from us in a while, because we recorded that podcast and
we
it
had
was
to
late.
figure out where we were at.
We didn't know where we were as a group.
We got
and,
to know each other
We
again.
got to come together.
That's what I'm saying. Even though we didn't get to record and stuff, we still had such a fun time getting
we
together.
got closer. We got closer, and that's key.
That's what I liked the most about it is we just had a good time.
Yeah.
we
So,
didn't worry about
Now
making a podcast.
Making a
this
podcast.
week.
Yeah, getting it done at this time. You know,
We just hung out. It's
we hung out a lot.
friends.
Yeah.
Literally best
and if,
friends.
And
that
if
we
someone
always
else,
been.
if someone else couldn't make it, the rest of us did it. And I hate to leave someone out like that, but I mean,
Sorry,
that's
Colton.
how it happens.
We need to get up and go foiler riding one day.
Foiler
soon.
riding. We got some
Kayaking.
we got theory of kayaking in the future. We got a lot of stuff coming up that we
Well, we're
want to do
going kayaking
together.
Monday.
grilling
that's right.
sessions. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a fun summer, and it's just getting started, man. It's just
Camping
getting
out.
started. Yeah, it's just now getting started, and it's you just look out for the
Well,
future podcast.
And honestly,
look out
we'll,
on our.
no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna mention the TikTok page because we had this
Oh, yeah,
brilliant
go
idea
ahead.
right after
Yeah,
getting
go
the
ahead.
podcast.
Promote
well,
that.
Well, we're gonna make a TikTok from where we started to where we are now. I posted a video on my TikTok page like 2 days ago, and it almost got 10K, and we were so hyped about it. So we're gonna try it out on our TikTok page. So if you don't have our TikTok page, it's the Outsiders Podcast, and it's got Outsiders with a Z, just like you see. It's basically what you see right here on the wall. Not much of a difference, and we're gonna post a few stuff on there. So if you guys give us some love on there for sure, as much just like you do on Facebook, it'll be a lot for real.
And when we do go live next week, we will update our status on Facebook to let you all know.
Yeah,
we'll make
prior.
a post
I agree.
Yeah.
prior to that.
Because we don't know, we
don't know
we
what
say
day.
stuff all the time. Like, we might not even go next week. We might be 4 or 5 weeks, and we say stuff all the time. We're so busy, it's hard to work around and get together at one time. We all
Yeah,
have different
definitely.
jobs. So
Whenever we do, we'll definitely
we'll
update
notify you.
status.
You will know if you.
Y'all
if you
will know
follow
when
us-
I'm here.
And
I
we'll
will be
prob-
here all dressed up.
We'll probably actually go live before that just to let
just to
everyone
let
know
everyone
where
know,
we're going on.
hey, and make a couple of posts to remind you guys, hey,
Yeah.
this is when we're going live, and if you can't attend it, it'll be there if you guys watch later. So,
Because I know just tonight we've had I know you said your dad asked, my brother asked, and somebody else had asked me, well, we're going live tonight. So people
we
want
want to interact with you, and that's the key. So,
Yeah.
that would be it's upcoming. We say we've been upcoming, but
Plus-
it'll be more soon than later.
We're
you
gonna
know?
definitely try to do it.
we
for sure.
finally get to reveal Medea.
yeah.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
She's gonna be dressed up nice.
I'm gonna have my bra on, I guess.
You don't wear
Maybe.
them most
What do you
nights
think,
because it's
Brent?
not.
Yeah, it's always
That
free.
sounded so wrong.
You talking about my breasts like it ain't nice. I just don't like y'all talking like that.
Well,
Yeah.
I do think that's a pretty good ending point. We do
Definitely.
appreciate you guys listening to us. Like I said, we're getting closer as a group, and
Yeah.
maybe we're posting less.
Man, y'all just
content,
beating
but
around the bush. Talk to y'all later. See y'all later.
Look,
Bye.
we'll see you fools later. Peace, dude.
See you later, alligator.
It's Gunner.
It's Gunner.
It's Gunner.
It's Gunner.
It's Gunner.
And this is Trent. Goodbye.
And they working, it's working perfect. Go ahead and purchase, girl. It's on me.